Yo, it's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans. It's your boy Alonzo, 1219, aka Die Hard, back in the building, doing one of the first uploads I've done in a long time. I need to get back into doing these. I've been doing strictly live videos lately. But I need to start doing some more uploads, so I decided to do an upload today. And today we're going to talk about the coaching staff and the new hires, some of the new hires. Not going to get through all of them. We're just going to talk about a few of them. The first one, if you're not a fan of Miami, you're not a fan of the University of Miami, you may not know him. But if you're a fan of the University of Miami, some like the hire. I think most like the hire, some didn't. I heard some people say it may have been a lazy hire. I believe it was a perfect hire, which is Manny Diaz. Manny Diaz was our defense coordinator last year. He came over from Mississippi State. He's over the last 3 years. He came over from Mississippi State. He took one of the worst defenses to one of the best defenses in college football. So definitely, and he's very energetic. So definitely have Coach Manny Diaz as our head coach. And that's who I wanted. That was my number one choice. So most definitely happy with that. Okay, then he went on ahead and he hired Dan Enos away from the University of Alabama. Dan Enos, like I said, last year was a quarterback coach at the University of Alabama. 28 years of coaching, 20 years of coaching experience. That's a long time. I think he played for Florida. I mean, he played for the Michigan quarterback for the Michigan State. Michigan State Spartans. He boasts 28. He boasts more than a decade of play calling experience. I know a lot of people were high on him. There were some other schools that were interested in him. He was supposed to be interested in going to Georgia, and a few other schools that were interested in bringing him in. But to be able to snag a guy like that, to me, is definitely a great thing. So we definitely grabbed a great offensive coordinator. Like I say, if you guys don't know about him, just go look up his history. Very experienced coach that was definitely on the short list for a lot of offensive coordinator positions around the country. Then he brought in Blake Baker. Blake Baker was at Louisiana Tech. He also worked under Manny Diaz at Louisiana Tech and took over when he left there. He said he had like a top 5, maybe 3 or 4 in sacks at Louisiana Tech. Louisiana Tech plays a lot of good schools as well, and he's basically, from what I understand, it cut from the mold of Manny Diaz. So Manny Diaz brought him in as a new defensive coordinator. So that was another hire that I'm definitely not upset with. And we all know Banda will be retained as co-defensive coordinator and safety coach. So he'll still be there. He wanted to bring back Banda because he brought Banda over with him. Defensive line coach, I'm not too familiar about him. Head coach, associate coach, I think he got him. Also, he's a full. Let's see, I'm looking at that wrong. Associate head coach, defensive line coach Jeff Simpson. So I'll make sure I'm not reading that wrong. Simpson joined the Hurricanes back in 2018. So he's, back in 2000. What is it? Back in 2018. So he's coming on. He's one of most of the defense guys were retained. So that's a big thing. Most of the defense guys were retained. So we're basically gonna look at a few of the offensive guys more than the defensive guys because most of the defense guys were retained. Butch Berry is the offensive line coach. I did not know much about this guy. I looked up some film from him. He's coming over from Tampa Bay. I don't know much about the history of him, but I did look at his Tampa Bay film. I looked at some of his coaching techniques and style, and he's a very aggressive coach. He's very hands-on. He's very energetic. So it seems to me like Coach Manny, he's decided to bring in guys that has a personality of him, basically. Very aggressive, go-getting guys. Going to coach you to the maximum of your ability, and we'll see what we get out of these guys. And that's what it seems like with all of the hires that I've seen. So I'm definitely happy with all of the hires that I've seen Coach Diaz bring in. I know I'm looking for one more. Here we go. Mr. Eric Hickerson. He's coming in as the running back coach. So he was hired to be the running back coach. The other running back coach, he might be looking for me up here since he's been hired by the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. So he may be looking at me. Mr. Thomas Brown may be coming for me. But Mr. Eric Hickerson, joins the Miami football staff. He's a native of Fort Lauderdale. He's a native of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hickenson comes to UM after spending 2018 season as a running back coach at his alumni Kansas State. In 2018, Hickenson helped Wildcats junior running back Alex Burns lead the Big 12 with 1,355 yards rushing and 12 touchdowns. Overall, Kansas State ranked third in conference in rushing and averaged 182.6 yards per game. So, most definitely, seems to be a very, very good running back coach, and he's from the Fort Lauderdale area. He's from the South Florida area. I'm pretty sure he'll understand those kids and understand how to recruit that area. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that, in my opinion, I believe that what Coach Diaz is doing right now, I have nothing wrong with what he's doing right now. I appreciate everything he's doing and putting his staff together. And Wednesday we're going to go live. We're going to talk about how fast can this new staff get on the ground, get themselves on the ground and running. Still haven't seen a wide receivers coach in this and what I'm looking back, I still haven't seen a wide receiver coach, anything like that. So we have to still wonder about who's going to be the wide receiver coach. And I'm looking right now, and we still haven't officially hired a tight ends coach. At least from what I'm reading, we haven't officially hired a tight ends coach. So we'll see what happens with that as well. Other than that, man, love you guys, man. I appreciate everything you do for me. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe. Definitely looking for more subscribers. We're trying to boost this thing up, man. And our live chats be like ridiculous. Our live chats off the chain. You guys come check them out, man. We go in on each other, man. It's really a sports talk / bar talk radio YouTube channel that I truly enjoy doing. As I rewind, and this song right here is gonna make a lot of Gator fans upset when they go hear the what a Gator, 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 what a Gator. The Gator haters. You guys know I do not curse on my uploads. But I'm warning all if you are subscribed to this channel and you go to the live videos, beware if you have kids and you want them to watch it, because it's not very kid friendly on the live videos. But on the uploads, I'm going to do a lot more of these so we can do the PG-13 version or PG version. Love you guys, man. Subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Share the channel. Let's grow this Alonzo1219 you family. And go over to the Facebook page, the 1219 Facebook page that's ran by Jay Blaze. We got Slim Shady Kane, Darth Vader, Jay Blaze, 786 Canes, Miss K, everybody who's involved in what we do over here. Love you guys, man. And we out.